All right, we're back this week for 19.4 with our good friend, four-time Games athlete, Dr. Julie Foucher. She's going to introduce the workout. Like always, we're going to go over some mobility, the warm-up before this workout, and then Julie's going to give us some tips before we get this thing started. So I'll let her introduce the workout.
So we have 19.4. This looks like a fun burner workout. We've got 2 couplets, 3 rounds of 10 snatches, 12 bar facing burpees, followed by 3 minutes of rest, and then a second couplet of 3 rounds of 10 bar muscle ups and 12 bar facing burpees once again. It's going to be a good one.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get warmed up today. We're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to do 5 overhead wrist extensions. We're going to do 10 prone dislocates, 5 single leg good mornings on each leg, and we're going to do 5 yoga push-ups. For the warm-up, next we're going to come down. We're going to do a 4-minute row. In each minute of that row, you are going to increase the intensity to build up a good sweat for this high-intense workout. After that, we're going to go into 3 rounds of 5 single-arm dumbbell snatches on each side. Pick a light weight that feels good for you. We're going to go 5 kip swings, right into 5 chest-to-bar pull-ups, and then finish off with 5 burpees, and we're going to do 3 rounds of that to get nice and warm. So we're going to have Julie demonstrate some of these mobility movements for us. First is going to be an overhead wrist extension. Ideally, we'll be using a 35-pound and 45-pound barbell for males and females. She's going to be overhead locked out. She's going to let that bar roll back into that nice position, get her wrist and shoulders nice and warm. So she's going to do 5 of those. And then after that, she's going to keep this PVC pipe. She's going to lay down on her stomach. Forehead on the ground, arms nice and wide, elbows straight, and she's going to go all the way around, touch that PVC pipe to the small of her back, nice and controlled, and we'll crank out 10 of those. Perfect. After that, she'll come back to her feet. That PVC pipe is going to go in the back rack position. One leg is going to go out straight for our single leg good mornings. We're going to warm up that hinge pattern, so she's going to hinge forward. Should feel a nice tight core and a nice little activation of the hamstring there. And she'll do 5 both sides. And then that's going to be finish up straight into 5 yoga push-ups. So we're going to kind of prep for that burpee and for that overhead position. She's going to drop down and then push straight back into that downward dog position. Really activate that upper back, and then she'll repeat that 5 times total. So all the way down, push straight in, get that posterior chain nice and lengthened. Perfect. After that, she'll grab a rower, hit that 4 minutes, build up that good sweat, be breathing heavy after that, and then she'll do 5 one-arm dumbbell snatches. She'll give you a quick demonstration of that. All the way up overhead. Again, choose a weight, somewhat moderate. If you want to, each round you can increase that load a little bit to prep yourself for the snatches in the workout. Perfect. Next, we're going to go to the bar. Julie's going to demonstrate some kip swings for us.
You need a boost.
And a little boost here. Good. So, going to get that nice hollow position on this side, that nice arch position on the back. So we'll get 5 of those, and then she's going to go into chest-to-bar pull-ups to get warmed up for all those bar muscle-ups. Perfect. Head back to the whiteboard. Julie's going to give us some tips on the workout.
All right. So this is going to be a burner of a workout. The key is going to be in finding a pace that you can move as quickly as possible, but not burn yourself out until you reach fatigue. So as we start off with a snatch, you really want to hone in on your snatch technique. If you can be efficient on this movement, it's going to allow you to move really quickly and keep that pace up for all 3 rounds. It may seem tempting to try to do a muscle snatch because the weight is relatively light, but you want to think about 1, saving your grip later for those bar muscle ups, and 2, trying to use your hips a little bit on that movement so that you can be efficient for all 3 sets of 10. Next, as we go into the bar facing burpee, again, you want to choose a technique that's going to allow you to move quickly but not gas yourself out after just the first or second round. So this year we are allowed to step up and step down into those burpees, which may be a better choice for some people if that allows you to keep moving consistently for all of your reps. And then finally, when you get to the bar muscle ups, know yourself, choose sets that are gonna be smart for you and are gonna allow you to get as far as possible through this workout. So if you can do a set of 10, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should for the first round. If after that you're gonna only be able to do sets of 1 or 2, maybe break that first set up, even though you're feeling fresh, into 5 and 5 or 6 and 4, or even into 3 sets, so that you'll be able to get further into this workout under the time cap.
Awesome. Good luck everyone on 19.4. We'll see you next week for the last round of the open.